Good morning, G2Jake here. Welcome to Monday. Hope you guys had a great weekend. I had a pretty busy weekend, as you guys will see. As you guys know from watching the channel, we had a Saturday upload, a Sunday upload, and then we did the Let's Cut a Yo yesterday for this morning's upload on Monday. So how'd you guys like the collection video for Let's Cut a Yo and the top 3 trick circles? I stumbled upon that idea, so the video was kind of rushed this week. I'm going to think of some ways to improve that going forward, but I really like the idea, so I'm going to try and keep doing it as we move forward. Saturday I had to work, and that's going to lead into a trend this week. I'm not sure if I'm going to vlog every day because I've got to get to bed early. I've got to get to bed early, but I got to get to work early, and I've got to get home late. Basically, I'm going to be stuck at work early and late, so that really cuts into the vlog time. Aside from that, 2 things that I've got to do this week. We've got to ship out Yo-Yo Expert Swirl Banshees to Yo-Yo Expert. We tested these on Thursday, I believe. They're good to go. I just have to box them up and ship them out. Secondly, I've got to test the rest of these Andromeda Warthogs. These are the last of the regular Warthogs we have for this run. I've ordered more, but those are 4 or 5 months out. I'm hoping to put these up on Wednesday. Like I said, these are the last ones of the 6061. I've got one more AL7 that's coming in the mail this week that will drop next week or so. But I haven't tested this yet, so you never know. Like I said, these are regular 6061. These are the Andromeda colorway. I don't know. They turned out amazing. But I've got to go ahead and test these and try and get these up on Wednesday this week. But yeah, that's where we stand right now. Monday. Coffee was good. Mug is good. We're still working on some mugs for you guys with the G2 tagline, Inspiration for the Imagination. Who doesn't want that on their coffee mug in the morning? Come on. You want something to motivate you? That'll get you rolling, right? Let's go get our run in. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk to you again. I don't actually know what the lyrics are. Anyways, heading home from work now. Beautiful evening. Maybe I should turn a light on. Is that better? Or is that just glary? I don't know. Anyways, we're finally heading home. Been watching some cameras on eBay so that I can hopefully increase the quality of the videos, since it seems like you guys are enjoying them, and viewership is going up quite a bit from when I first started making these. About 3 times higher now than when I first started doing these vlogs, so I think you guys are enjoying them. So I might put some little more effort into it, and well, not right now because I'm too busy with work, but I might get a camera so that they definitely look better. That will help for Let's Cut a Yo-Yo as well. Speaking of Let's Cut a Yo-Yo, yes, you guys have told me about Yo-Trix cutting their, whatever their yo-yo is, in half. No, I don't really care. Do I think they did it because they saw my videos? Most likely. Am I the first person to ever cut a yo-yo in half and post it? No. I remember seeing the Sovereign at one point when they were showcasing how thin the titanium was and the advantages of it. I've also seen something else cut in half or something. I can't think of what it was though. But I'm mostly just doing it for entertainment, to entertain you guys, for some content. I enjoy it. Most of the time, I can guess how the thickness is going to be once you just design yo-yos and then you play them. You can kind of can tell. So I'm mostly just doing it to entertain you guys. So it doesn't really bother me that, oh, they're cutting a yo-yo in half to show it off. No, I don't know. Really, I don't know, they could have just shown you the cross section since it's of their yo-yo. They have the CAD if that's what they wanted to do. But no, it doesn't bother me. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. No drama. No drama. Johnny Drama. Yeah. I want to talk to you guys about Scales, but I'm going to wait to do that when I get home. Scales is that yo-yo podcast. They put out a pretty decent episode today about sponsorship and being sponsored. So I'm going to head home, obviously, and then we'll talk about that a little bit and see if I'm going to do any yo-yo work tonight or not. Why'd you stop singing?
Exactly, you're such a douche.
Do you have anything to say for yourself? Anything? Good news. Beautiful Andromedas. Tested out good. So I'm going to plan for those bad boys Wednesday. Except for, no, I'm not going to be able to ship those on Thursday. Let me rethink that. It might be a Thursday drop. Unless I do a Wednesday drop and I tell you guys I'm going to ship them Friday morning. Anyways, they're good to go. They're tested. 100% awesome. What do I want to talk to you about? Oh, that Scales podcast. The Scales podcast about sponsorship. They went through a lot of good points. I'll link it down below in the description as long as I can find it. They kind of made the point that to be a sponsored player, you need to be marketable. You need to be creating content in a way that people enjoy it so that you can build a fan base. If you get first place at every contest, you'll probably get sponsored, but you're not being marketable. So you need to be mostly active at contests. So you have to have a good personality, make friends, fans, and do the same on social media. And usually if you have another passion besides yo-yoing, that helps because that adds to your interest level as far as people being interested in you, as far as just different creativity that you can add to than just having a yo-yo freestyle and being really good at that, because that's not all that matters. Contest placing is not all that matters for a sponsored player to get sponsored. With that said, they didn't go too in depth about why you should want sponsored. I mean, they kind of did mention that it's kind of a cool, I don't know if they said that, but basically it's a cool status thing to start. You can say, hey, I'm a sponsored player, so that's like a goal being achieved. But when I sponsor players, I have a conversation with them. I lay out what I think that they can help me with usually. And more importantly, I get to know their goals and make sure that I can help them achieve their goals. Because just getting free yo-yos, maybe helping with travel, paying for contests, that's perks. But in the end, you have different goals that you hope to achieve in yo-yo. If you don't have those goals, that means you might not be in the hobby, the sport, whatever you want to call it, long term. And company owners like myself are looking for somebody to keep long term that is in it for the long haul, basically. But yeah, marketability and then your goals is a big thing for G2. Is I want to be able to help my players achieve their goals. And that's something that a lot of players, when they're trying to get sponsored, don't lay out. They kind of just lay out a checklist. Hey, I did this placing. I posted this video. I can do these tricks. But it's a lot more than that. But yeah, I'm gonna link that Scales podcast. I think they did a pretty good job until the end with the corny Yo-Yo Expert advertisement. But hey, if you have advertisers paying you to be on your podcast, you gotta fulfill their needs. So I can't blame them there. That's going to do it for me tonight. I'm going to go ahead and start editing this vlog so that it can be up at the same time tomorrow morning for you guys. Yeah, I'll let you know about the Andromedas. Tomorrow, I don't think there's going to be a vlog. I think I'll probably throw up like a maintenance video for bearings just because most of the day, again, is going to be work. But I should let you know about the Warthog drop tomorrow, so maybe I will have a vlog. I don't know. I'm just rambling at this point. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place. YouTube.